everybody. It has been a minute since I've done a stream, but we are back. I have been neglecting my cataloging for quite some time, so we've got quite a build-up. I am happy to see, though, that they have Sports Cards Pro, which I've talked about a bunch of times. That's the cataloging I use online to put all my stuff in. They do have Revolution 2023. That's nice because I didn't expect it to be in here yet because it's still a relatively new product. I mean, I know that there was Hobby before the retail that we just opened recently, but okay. Hobby doesn't. I don't feel like it was that long ago. We got a decent amount of Revolutions. We're gonna do. Time's the game start tonight? Some random mosaic that somebody bought a card. I don't even remember what card I bought. They put it in there, so I mean, both the kings. Look at this sick. That's right. I gotta pull this up. I forgot. It's been so long, so that I can't even see what's going on here. I cannot see chat with one screen, so put that right there. Yeah, we got a lot of different stuff. These are so. I don't think I had pulled a Sapphire or Becker, so I bought one because. And then we're getting closer and closer to our Tristratus Rainbow for 2022 Prism. It's my first rainbow I've ever tried. It's gonna be a bitch to finish it because there's like I feel like I only need like 5 more cards or so, and they're all like gonna be expensive. They shouldn't be crazy expensive, to be honest. The one person on eBay had the lucky envelope up, and it was way more expensive than where it's been. It's like $60, and they had it listed for like 300. And I'm not doing that. So, especially when the comp's so like I'm fine with paying over comp because I'm keeping it. I'm not gonna pay nothing crazy over comp, but if the comp's $60, I'll pay like 80 max. Like, and that's pushing it. I really don't even want to do that. So as of the moment, I'm kind of at a standstill. That was the only one I've even seen for the ones I still need because I need like the to 3s, the to 8, the to 8s, and stuff like that. To 5s, I think. So those ones are just gonna be really hard to find because they could either be in a collector's hands that's gonna want to keep it, or not even opened yet. I don't know. We'll see though. All right, let's start with this Revolutions. I would assume that's all of my Revolutions because I only bought 4 blasters, which you guys saw. There's a nerd watching him. It's fucking wild, bro. It's wild. Wild sauce. Let me check real quick. What time the game start? Because I'll have the games on in the background. If there are any games today. I would assume. I know that playing tournaments going on right now. I do not know. I don't know what time any starts tonight, if there are any. I just feel like most nights there are, but obviously we're in the tournament season, so it's gonna be a little bit. 7 o'clock. Didn't they just play? Is this right? There are no games today. I was wondering. I was like, it was showing me the Heat versus the Bulls. I'm like, they just played yesterday, and then it said the Pelicans and Kings. I'm like, pretty sure they've played too. There are no games today. What are the odds? I go to look to see what games are on, and there's literally no. There's games Tuesday. There was games Wednesday. There's games Friday, Saturday, Sunday, every day next week. Wow. Okay. Well, I'll find something else. Dude, I know. It's funny though because like I tan really easily. and I guess that's I'm Italian. I guess that's that part of me, but um, I just don't go outside unless I'm working. Like that's it. What sports are on right now? Are anything on? All this stuff seems weird. I'm so confused. I swear Chicago and Miami just played. Was that not who Miami played? I don't know. I can't keep track of it. They're not teams I care about, so getting blinded, not gonna happen. Keeping the guns out. Put some WWE on, just some reruns or something. What's our next thing we got? We got Backlash next. I know Clash at the Castle is coming too. I've already watched. I have not watched the newest NXT episode, but I don't think that's going to be on here. Maybe is NXT on there? Wow, NXT's put on right away. All right, we'll put that on because I did not watch that because I have been watching weeklies lately, but I have not been watching NXT. So you have to let me know, guys, if volume wise, if it's too loud and it's like overwhelming. I just don't know. Let's see. I don't even know if it's picking it up. I don't even think it's picking it up. All right, moving on to what we're actually here for. All right, we got Revolutions open. What else do we have? We did have the autograph of Keontae George. It's on my eBay right now. We got Liftoff. Rookie Revolutions. I don't think we had any Revolutionaries. Definitely have Shockwaves, Supernovas, and Vortexes. We got a lot of different things. We opened 4 packs or 4 blasters, and we did well. So I saw more when they restocked this week, but I just felt like we did so well. I didn't really see your point in getting more. Oh wow! I'm so glad that you're here. I'm so glad you're here, Travis. I guess I could flip these over here. Let's see. These are going to be all the base. These are all the base. We'll do all those first. That's a Shockwave, Rookie Revolution, base, 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 Vortex. Love you too, buddy. Alright, we should just be doing all base here, so we'll exclude the variants. They'll make this a lot easier. There it is. That's a PC card. Put him down here. I don't know how long Keldon Johnson. I mean, obviously he's out the rest of the season because they're done, but like he was gone for quite a bit. I feel like. Same with Devin, which it's not like it matters because they weren't going to go anywhere the rest of their season, as with how bad they did in the beginning of the season. But it's one of those things. I was like, where y'all at? I mean, obviously they got injured, but I didn't know it was that bad. I like watching, but I definitely don't keep up with like injuries and what's going on with all that stuff. Love Revolutions. Think it's a completely underrated set. I think they look really cool, very different than a lot of other sets. and you can get them for a reasonable price because they are very underrated. I think it's the only picture of Austin Reeves there ever is him doing that when he hits a three. Wow, that's wild. Just for his base card? There's no way that's accurate. I think that's a lie. I think that's one of those ones where it's like it takes, yeah. I didn't think so. Like, there's no fucking way. Like, for a base of a set that, he's been playing for how many years now? I think it takes certain names that have had really great sales and it approximates them or something because like I said when I just went in there and looked there was no PSA 10s, no 9s, blah blah blah. There was some single sales, but um I think that's what that has to be. Because other than that, I don't know why it would just randomly be like, yeah, this person we're gonna say that their PSA 10s worth this much. I'm assuming for the bigger names where it's got a lot of data for other sets, it just approximates it. It's like, all right, this is a base card from this set. These are base cards from that set, and this is what an average of their cards go for as a PSA 9. It has to be what it is. I'd be very curious to actually know, but wonder how much of the set we actually have here. Running four blasters. I feel like we had a decent amount of variety. Yeah, prom breaker. That's not prom breaker. I was wondering. I think Dijak. Oh my lord! He just yeeted him out of the ring. I'm gonna close all these. We'll grab them from the other page once we need them. That way I can open extra tabs if I need to. Like this. Hey, Abigail, I'm seeing that shit Saturday. Me and the girlfriend. Looks like it's gonna be funny as hell. Like goofy horror, which is always a blast. I was like, something's happening. It's not. Your connection was interrupted. Was it though? You guys remember when when Clay Thompson was like Curry's wingman? They were the Splash Brothers, and it was just like crazy watching both of them every game. And apparently Clay's just not that guy anymore. I think his contract's up this year too. I heard everyone's just calling him washed now. Like, geez, I don't watch enough to know, especially because I've bounce back and forth from watching basketball and not watching basketball. But he does not play as much as he used to. Anytime I watch a Warriors highlight or game as a whole, doesn't feel like he's ever on the court. It's gonna storm outside. Like, why is my internet being weird? Every time I hear the word brutality now, I just start singing Rhea Ripley's entrance theme. Do doom doom do doom doom do doom do doom. It would be cool. I really would. I know that you're gonna eventually. I don't know if you're still here, Travis, but I know that eventually your plan is to start breaking. I'm assuming. Are you waiting until you get to your new place once you guys move? I would love to break. It'd be fun. It'd be a nice like side hobby, side income, and like it would scratch the itch of opening product. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's cool to open product myself and get a hit and like have that to keep in the PC or to sell or whatever case may be, depending on what it is. But like, I just like opening products, seeing the art, seeing like, and having the excitement of opening a product, and especially sharing it with like a community of people coming to hang out and do it. Like that's why I watch a lot of breakers, because like um, I just love hanging out and talking the hobby and like getting to be a part, like be there when somebody hits that card that's worth $10,000, $100,000. To me that's just so cool. So I would really love to do breaking someday, but it just sounds like I feel like obviously you could start small, I guess, but I feel like to really get into it, you have to buy so much product up front, and that's a lot of money to potentially get stuck with. But if you're not able to fill and all that stuff, and there's definitely a huge structure you have to put together to run it efficiently, because it's a lot of work with the breaking itself, the packaging up everything, and shipping it, the buying the product and creating a website of some sort for people to buy it off of. I know a lot of people use eBay and stuff, but it's definitely more beneficial to have your own website, but then you got to pay that. That's an overhead that you have to cover. Something I would like to do down the road, maybe if I'm more situated. All right. Well, that should be all our base. Like I said, I think I only did 4 blasters, and you only get like, I feel like it was 24 cards. So that should be it for our base. These are all going to be liftoffs and vortexes, shockwaves. Let me look over here real quick. I don't think we had any other ones, but I have cards everywhere because I'm so behind. Yeah, that should be it. Unless it somehow pops up again, and I'll deal with it then. Let's do the vortex real quick. So, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I always want to make another tab because then I can come back to this page. Now we do want to do include variants, because we definitely have some variants on the vortex. I think our Victor was a levels, which this card probably easily the biggest hit that we had out of this product. Um, Number one too. Oh, it's just a gorgeous card. I think it's like a $200 card. So we need it on the levels. Should be this one right here. Look, the base card is going for $35 raw, and then 255 as a PSA 10. So obviously these parallels, the level parallel, this one here is one of the retail exclusives. It's this and the swirl. So it's not numbered. On the base levels cards, they are numbered to 135, I think it is, or something like that, and can't remember exactly, but absolutely sick card. So we got that. That's PC, of course. Okay, what other shockwave or vortex do we have? We have the Keontae George 20. We pulled. I don't remember if it's a base card or not. Let me see real quick. I have it in here. I have like a container here. That's all my cards that are currently on the eBay. On my eBay, if you're interested in any cards in my breaks that I do, my personal obviously breaks because I don't do actual breaks, but if you're ever interested in one of those cards, check my eBay because I've been starting to do better about putting them on quicker after I break so that if somebody wants to grab one, they can. But we pulled this Levels Keontae George from the base set of autographs. It's not Vortex or anything like that, but a Levels parallel of it. Absolutely sick card, and it's just a solid person to pull it on. Obviously, Wemby would be ideal, but he doesn't sign. He doesn't sign for Panini, so. All right, so the Keontae George Vortex. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take this. Sol Ruka and Lola Vice. Oh, that'll be a good match. All right. PC. So now we can move on to we got the Rookie Revolution and the Shockwave, both of Case and Wallace, which is fine because I'm a Thunder guy. That's the team that as a whole team, the team I think I prefer the most. I do like the Spurs. I do like a lot of the people on the Spurs, not just Wemby. Obviously, Wemby's the main point of watching the Spurs, but I think the Thunder just their team is they're really young, but they're really good. I'm excited to see where they go the rest of this tournament here for the playoffs. All right, what do we got? Case and Wallace 12 on the Rookie Revolution. And yeah, this is just a base. They're both just base. All right, and then moving over to the Shockwave, which was 22, not 12. Your connection was interrupted. Why? And then that's done. Now we'll move on to these. Liftoff of Zion and of Wemby. Probably not. Number 6. This Tatum? Who is this? This has to be Tatum. We're watching the NXT up here, guys. I don't know that you can hear it at all. Is this Tatum? I need to see. I'm not familiar with the NXT roster, like a crazy amount. Was she holding the Merida? I swear to God, she was holding the Merida doll when she said Becky. No, it's Lyra. Kind of look like Tatum, except with all the black hair and stuff. And I'm like, that's not normally what Tatum wears. But Lyra Valkyrie. I like the like. I don't know. I'm so unfamiliar with the NXT storyline right now. No, she's talking about Lyra. Who is this girl? I'm very curious because she's got the like gothic vibe, which is my thing. Because she kind of looks like Tatum a little bit, but like I've never seen Tatum with like gothic makeup and stuff. She's solid with the promo. Long though. I know it's like a video promo, like not like so. Wow, the Victor liftoff's going for 56, or a PSA 10 is 318. I'll tell you, PSA 10s are going to be hard on these cards. Every time I look at them, I feel like there's already like bends and stuff, but it's just because it's so rounded. Yeah, I don't know who that girl was, but I'm curious. All right. Huh? Yeah, we easily made quite a bit of money on these boxes. Obviously, most of the stuff that was the money I'm keeping because Wemby's, somebody I PC, but still nice. It's always nice to buy a box or four in this case and not lose money. Even if you're just making out. That's not right. They used the wrong picture here. They're using a picture from an older set. I'll show you. So this is probably last year's or something like that for the liftoff when they did this kind of like egg looking shape, but this year they've done this. Okay. So that's what was it? I forgot. Wasn't paying attention. I just put it in right there. All right, that is all the revolutions we got. Then let's see, what was this? I'm just gonna toss these in. They're just base. So this is 2022 mosaic, technically, right? Because it's 2022 to 2023 mosaic. 65. Both of these say that at a PSA 10 that they're worth like $30, but I'm just putting them in base. Honestly, they're probably going to just stop doing this technically, and just anything that's this is considered base too, because you're paying $20 to $25 to get the card graded. So if it's worth that much too, it's pointless to get it graded. Now, obviously, grading, yes, there's a resale value that a lot of that's what a lot of people grade for, but the encapsulation is really nice too. I just did my first PSA grading recently for just cards I've had for a long time that have potential value that I don't think are going to get tens, but like my base set Charizard, my Joe Montana rookie, like all that. I was like, I'm going to just send them, then it's done. But it's so expensive. And it's nice to have them encapsulated though. So now they're just encapsulated for the rest of my time having them. And if I decide I want to sell them, I have, more potential value to them. But there's definitely a lot of other, companies out there. Obviously, Arena Club's one that I've done on this channel before. I don't use them anymore at the moment. I didn't like the way they were running business. But there are a lot of companies that do encasements that are great doing grading and stuff, but that are cheaper than PSA that aren't going to have a value attached to have your cards encapsulated. Because having them encased, is always great. Then they're not going to have any damage. Obviously, one touches are a way to do that as well, though. That's what I do. They're a little bit expensive. All right, guys. What next? Let's do some wrestling. Do some wrestling. Watching some wrestling. Got a lot of PC. Here's a lot of my Trish Rainbow. This is a lot of cards. These are all mainly cards I bought. Some of these are from rips, but a lot of this whole stack here I think is bought cards, except for the Randy Orton. The Randy Orton is not. And then some of these were pools. That's a bot card. That was a pool for sure. Cameron Grimes, I know they're saying they have no idea what they're going to do with him. So that's kind of unfortunate. But all right, let me get some of these cards moved around here. I think there was a couple. Yeah, we got that Wemby. I bought this. I absolutely love rated rookies. If you know me, it's my favorite subset. And to get like this mojo on it, which I think came out of Choice, is just so beautiful. Um, Centering is not amazing, but I didn't buy it for that. I bought it for my personal collection. I'm just trying to separate here. Anything that's wrestling we'll keep out right now, and we'll do here in a second. But all the other sports, well, actually, I got some basketball here. We're gonna finish the basketball because we're currently doing basketball. Levice one. All right, we'll finish this basketball. This is some of the PC stuff I bought recently. NBA hoops, Luca, Doncic, and it was out of 59. It's like the blue explosion, I think. Let's see. Let's see if that's what comes up. Yep, out of 59. There it is. It's out of the 2022 NBA hoops set. I don't know. It's got a different picture though. Yeah, this is 2023. This card is. Here we go. Here we go. All right, so 1749. Let's do it with details. Let me see what I bought this for because it's been a minute. I always like to put it in there. 15, so got a little bit under comp. I don't include the cost for shipping. Shipping was like $3, so it's a little bit over comp in that sense. But these prices don't include comps shipping either. So, all right. So this one is, I think it said it was worth 111 if it's a PSA 10. So we'll slide it over here. I guess it really doesn't matter because it's a PC card. It's not going to go in a monster box. But yeah, 101 bucks. But I don't know if that's accurate because it doesn't have any things. Who the hell's fighting over here? All right, and then we got. Did I ever get Sapphire? I can't remember. How much is Page here? $4.99. I don't remember if they ended up ever putting Sapphire in here. Let's see. Page, Beckers, 90. All right, and it was from Sapphire, so here it is right here. We're gonna add it with details. $10 card apparently. I got it for $4.99. I was super happy to pick this one up. I think she's just a menace. I really enjoy watching her play. So, wow, PSA 10s. There are actually some PSA 10s in 103, 123, and 70. Wow. All right. We got Victor, Wembanyama, rated rookie, Mojo. Let's see if it pulls it that way. That'd be so nice. Nope. So this is Donruss. I guess I can put the number in. That'll help me a lot. All right, we got the rated rookie of the Mojo here. Victor. I believe it was called a Mojo. Should be, but. They might have called it a choice, though. Why is my internet being so weird? Yeah, they did call it a choice. Okay. Or had a baby, in my opinion. All right, 103.64. I definitely didn't pay that. Is that really what they're going for right now? That's always nice. I don't remember what I paid, but yeah, I paid $61. I got that on a steal. Wow. We'll take that any day. I knew I got it on I believe it was a bid. So I got lucky, you know. But yeah, absolutely just gorgeous card. I was so thankful I got it for reasonable. I didn't really want to pay 100, which I don't remember if that's what it was going for at the time when I got it, but we'll take that. Need to honestly put that in a one touch. Um, do that here though later. All right, I need to try to move. I need to try to move these guys honestly. These Victors. Did we pull two? I think I bought one, didn't I? Yeah, I bought one, and one of them had like a corner that was like messed up. I think. I don't know. I definitely bought one that had. I thought it was a top left corner that was kind of like bent-ish, but they look fine. So I don't know. Guess I'm drunk. But these two were Monopoly pools. This was out of like 24 on the Markinen, and then the Donovan Mitchell on the running Monopoly Man. So these were cool parallels to the pool. This isn't numbered, I don't believe. And then Donovan Mitchell, I'm not very familiar with him. I know he was a rookie last year, or the year before. Um, but let's see. We'll go back to doing these Victors real quick. Victor, and then we're doing his Prisms. Oh, these are the Monopolies. That's why. I didn't realize. I thought they were my actually my Prism ones because I did pull one and I bought one. All right. Well, apparently I have three of these now. I don't remember that, but we'll take it. Ungraded, they're going for $13. Definitely not as much for some reason. They're not as desirable. I mean, obviously they're not going to be as desirable as his Prism rookie card. That's our flags. I'm probably going to put in. We'll look at them real quick, but I'm going to just list these on eBay. So I'm not going to add them to the collection because not right now, at least. Because ideally, I'm going to try to move them. Just not cards or people that I personally collect. Looks like the Donovan's going for $6, pretty consistently. $5.99, the $6.50, and then the $4.25 is a little bit lower one. But PSA 10's going for $60. That's what it says, but it doesn't have any listings, so I wouldn't take that with it. I would take that with a grain of salt. And then this marketing was $85. This was the green. When we pulled this and we were, I didn't even know the green was that low numbered, but I'm like Bicante and it wasn't. It was marketing, which I've watched him play and he's not that bad. I mean, it's a $10 card. You know, these two cards almost paid for. Actually, I did pay for a blaster because we got them on discount at Target. So these ones I need to put on eBay. PC cards over here. Moving some stuff around here. This table is just too small. All right, let's move. These are PC cards too. All right, so 45 and base. All right. So move on to some wrestling now. Some wrestling. Got a lot of top-loaded cards here. A lot of PC stuff. The rest of this is just some Prism Blaster we opened not too long ago. It looks like it's really all non-base. I don't know where I put the base. Maybe I already did the base. But also, I want to shout out Wendy's because I went there. I'm on the carnivore diet right now, and I've been like trying to figure out like where can I eat out. You know, obviously I eat at home a lot when I'm on this diet because it's all meat. But like sometimes I'm out and about and I can't go home. Like I took my daughter to school. I gotta waste time. Had some errands to run and some appointments or something. Say, and I'm not driving home so that I can eat. Where can I eat that is gonna have just carnivore? Well, I was looking up and like you can go to Wendy's and you can tell them like I got a baconator with just no bun, no extras, just the bacon and the meat, and you apparently can have like cheddar, just in smaller amounts, and so that and like that's all I had. But I asked for a water and they gave me this fucking monster. Like this is I go to places and ask for a water, and they give you the smallest fucking cup, or like a really like this, but like way thinner. I'm like, it's water. Give me fucking water. So I want to shout out Wendy's for not being skimpy. Randy we pulled, but he is a PC card. We're gonna obviously PC that. I like Randy a lot. Okay, so let's move some of these around into what sets they are, so it'll be a little bit easier. Is this 2022 as well? No, it's 2023. All right, these are all PC. We'll do those in a minute. This should just be Prism 2023. We'll go over to that. Let's see, Prism. Here we are. I don't feel like I've ever seen a Prism Color Blast out of this. Like, I've not seen somebody rip one, but I know you can get them. Probably only in hobby, I would assume. Maybe not, though. All right. Got Amari Miller here. 149, and this is the cracked ice. Absolutely love cracked ice, especially this color. Talk about it a lot. Retail parallels, especially Walmart, have really leaned into being pink. I just don't love it on sports cards. It's not as bad on a cracked ice because cracked ices look absolutely gorgeous, but I definitely prefer the silver or white base, cracked ice color. A blue would be fire. That's kind of like the sapphire from like Tops, but is this alphabetical? They just call it ice, right? They don't call it cracked ice. Yeah. It says it's $3.99 raw. I don't know if that's accurate because if it is, we'll definitely be trying to move it. Somebody did buy it. Okay. That does have raw value. We'll set it over there for the moment. If we end up selling it, I'll just take it out of the collection because I'm fine having wrestling regardless of if somebody I necessarily PC. Base. Yeah, I heard about this. The D'Angelo family, and they can't remember who it was. There's this guy that hasn't been around because he was under some investigation with something Ronda Rousey said, and they said basically that they they hit him, like did a hit on him because the D'Angelo family is like crime, mafia, organized crime. I feel like this would have a decent, yeah. I don't know if it's accurate. Let's see real quick because you know how this has been lately. It's been real bad lately. It kind of sucks. Yeah, see, not necessarily Bianca fan. Just don't know her very personally. Like when it comes to my how much I've watched, I think she's fun to. I think she's fun to watch. I just don't have a connection. So if I can get rid of that for a couple bucks and recoup what I spent on these, we'll do that. Valkyrie. Yeah, a lot of these really just with them being cracked ice, they're more sought after. So some of these we're moving. Hey Thea, wonder if she's gonna get caught. I don't know. I don't even. I can't remember if I've even seen her wrestle. Because I'm going to SmackDown next Friday in Cincinnati, and it's actually the first night of the draft. They announced that after. Like I bought the tickets, um, or I was gonna buy the tickets. I hadn't bought them yet actually, and I had no idea. I just wanted to go see it because it was local. I was like, oh, I'll go to a WWE event since it's local, and it turned out it's gonna be the first night of the draft, which is pretty awesome. Interested to see how that goes and who gets called up. I would assume Roxanne's coming up. I know Braun's already up, right? Who else was there? Roxanne's the main one I'm looking for. We got a silver 3614. I know like Thea has a lot of popularity, but like man, the overacting it kills me. It's like feels so like soap opera. But somebody I heard where did I hear that recently? Somebody was like, wrestling is just soap operas for guys, which pretty fair statement. I feel like Mr. Perfect. Well, I'm not a thief. Yeah, I think I must have put in all the bass when I was just off cam one day. I'm sure this one will. Well, what? No, it didn't. Hadn't readjusted. I'm like, I'm confused. Oh, here's a base. Shotzi. It's PC card though. I like Shotzi. She's out right now though with her. She had an ACL tear, I think. Oh, this was fun. I was happy I pulled this because I like Asuka. So pulling a green over is pretty cool. Bubba Ray Dudley. I loved watching the Dudley Boys and the Hardy Boys growing up. That is a prismatic entrance, so that'll have to be put in separate because it's going to be in the insert. I guess my internet's not doing the best because I saw that I was kind of like lagging there. I don't know why. I have three of these Roxannes now. I mean, I know I bought one a long time ago. I know I pulled one here, but top tier. Saruka. There's people watching. Tiffany. Another card that I bought before. Apparently, I have three now. Once again, not sure how. Because I know I bought one at one point, but I don't know why I'm lagging here. Hmm. Annoying. Okay, so we're done with the base, and now we're going to move on to top tier, and then we did also have prismatic entrances, and then sensational signatures. So go through those. We got Alexa here, who I like know of, and like I like her vibe and stuff, but I don't. I haven't watched her wrestle a crazy amount because just it was a time that I was out of watching WWE. But then I just watched the Bray Wyatt documentary, and I'm like, now I want to see Alexa more because knowing what part she played in that, I'm like so interested. Super excited for the Wyatt 6 stuff that's going on right now. and the fact that it seems like Matt Hardy's probably coming back. And I'm hoping somehow Jeff follows him because Jeff Hardy's my all-time. But we'll see. I'm gonna hold my breath. All right, we did pull an auto though, out of one of those prison boxes, which is never bad, even though it wasn't the best auto. Like I said, I've heard that they don't really know what to do with him right now down in NXT. Really, it's not even on the list here. CGR, that's about right. I hate when they do that. They don't upload the whole list, so it's just not something I'm just gonna have to try to sell. Then it's not something I want to keep anyway. Come on, guy. Yeah. Come on, guy. Oh shit! He took his jacket off. No money, more problems. All right, moving on to. I don't know that this leaf will be in there. I know they have a leaf in here, but it's one of the. All right. These ones don't matter on their values because they're all PC cards. Take this blue tape off of this. Usually comes off pretty good. Painter's tape does. My gosh, this one stuck on there. Oh, all right. All right. We can try with the leaf. I just really don't see. They only. Well, I know you can do other ones here. Can't you? Tops part. Yeah. Let's see here. Leaf. Are they gonna have anything new? Yeah, I didn't think that's a PC card anyway, so I decided to slide it over here. Ilya Dragunov. All right. We got LA Knight 120. All right, and this was the ice. We need to. Bought this one pretty recently. I feel like. Nope. Where are you? Did I not pull, or did I pull this? I don't think I pulled this. I can do it this way. I can search for it. All right. Well, apparently I pulled this. I don't remember pulling this. I feel like I'd remember because he's somebody I collect. So I didn't think I had pulled it. I thought I bought it, but we'll take that. All right. Well, that one's in there. It's a potentially $50 card. It's saying. Okay. Let's do our Pat McAfee. I shouldn't have to do. Well, that's true. He is also a football player, so I'm gonna have to put this card number in there. 283. I was gonna just put Pat McAfee, but he's gonna have football cards too. All right, and this was just a base. I did buy this one, so I finally just bought it because I was sick of trying to pull it and never pulling it. It's a short print since it's a ringside, but I was like, come on now. All right, let's see. what we paid for this. $10. Says it's about a $5 value, which is kind of feels low. Well, it is all over the place, but that's fine. Once again, it's a PC card. I don't mind paying over comps for a PC card. I obviously don't want to go crazy on paying over for comps, but or paying over comps, but Tiffany. Can't spell. All right, Tiffany. Do we have a couple Tiffany's? I don't remember. I know we mainly have Trish in LA. I should definitely have more. Definitely have more of these because I bought way more Trish. Okay, so this should be our blue explosion, and this will be, or status explosion, I guess is what they call it. We got 143 on the Trish, and this one was the swirl, so that's the 75. What did we pay for this one? 1150. Oops. I'm like lost. LA Knight on 37. Whoops. So we should have a couple here. We got the swirl and we got the blue, which was the status explosion apparently. Okay, so we had the swirl and status explosion. Like no comps in here for him. The disrespect. The pure disrespect. We got Randy Orton. Slytherin. Nothing on that one either. Let me run over here because I should have more. I just feel like I put it. Yeah, I see them already. There's definitely more over here. Like I said, I just have so much stuff. Victors. These are Prism. We'll do these. Oh, I was wrong. Look, I think I see it over here, but I don't have it over here. Hmm. I don't know what I did with them because I don't feel like I put them in, but maybe I did. Let's see. Let's see real quick because this is just really confusing to me. Let me run in. Let me look at my Trish real quick for this Donruss Elite and see if I see. I only have like one thing in here, which is the one I just put in there. Did I put them away without putting them in, which is not normal. Very confused at where some of my cards went. Very confused here. I swear I had more TIFF. I know I did. I swear. I'm so confused. Whatever. We'll just move on because I don't know. I grabbed a bunch of other cards that I had in the PC box over there, and I'm just gonna verify that they were put in, and also a lot of them are Trish, um, part of this rainbow. So I'd rather just have them all put together anyway. Sure. Sort some of this stuff here into basketball and different things. Make it a little bit easier for us to. Yeah, I mean, I feel like most of these are definitely in here, but we're gonna check real quick because I feel like this should definitely be in there. If yeah, okay, it's in there. Let's do some of this football. So the Chase Brown rookie for Phoenix. I feel like this should be in there too. This is definitely an older pickup of some sense. I don't even. I feel like I probably should just be a base, right? Yeah, it's just a base. I think this is one some friends sent me. Yeah, that one's in there. These ones are definitely in there. Yeah, I'm not really worried about these. These should all be in there. Let's see if this Christian's in there. That is Tatum. Is she fighting Thea? Man, I'm interested in this look that I've not seen on Tatum. Like now, I'm way more interested. I have two die cuts to 24 of her that originally I was gonna try to sell, but at this point, we'll see how she wrestles here. And I've been wanting to watch that Thea Hill match, so. All right. Let's see. Basketball, Bowman U. 2023 Bowman U. In the world. 34. Okay, this one's already in. What about the Sapphire one? I don't know if I put this one in. Yeah, because it wasn't, like I said, Sapphire for the longest time was not in here. This one, see, I'm really confused of where some of my cards are, and it's kind of bugging me. I was like, I know I had a teal of Trish, and I do. I bought it, and somehow it's just non-existent. And I got all these other ones, and I gotta find this shit because it's gonna drive me nuts now. Where the fuck I put it? All right, so I put 31 for this Caitlyn, so pretty close to comp, which is fine. It's a PC card. Okay, got Victor. All right, this should be a great expectations from Donruss. Nice thing about there it is right there. Nice thing about Victor right now, he doesn't have a crazy amount of cards. Obviously, he's getting more and more sets by the day, but it's nice because you can find his stuff a lot easier. That was for the rookies. Roxanne. She's so cute. She has to be coming up to the main roster. Okay, put that one in. This one was 107 on a PSA 10. 220. And 150 on this. Don't remember if I put those in on what I paid for them. I guess I could check real quick. Did I put what I paid? I didn't. But I bought these, so let me. I just like putting in what I paid for them. Paid on it. So this is just the base one. I paid $19.99. You'll do great. And we paid 12, right? For that one. Not 120. Okay. Put that stuff in. And this was, these should be in. We know this Victor is because we had multiple. This is, should be in there as well. That was from the Monopoly game itself. He's one of the base set. But this is the one I bought, and whether you guys will ever be able to see it. The corner has a little bend to it. And it's just the top layer of the card, obviously, because cards have, the back layer, the front layer, and then that kind of middle just a little bit. And the person did contact me before they sent it out and said, "Hey, by the way, I noticed while I was packaging this up, this has a little thing." At the time, I hadn't pulled one, which I ended up pulling one out of the mega box um, about a week later. But they were like, so if you want to get a refund, I completely understand. I'll send it, and if you see it and you're like in person and you're like you don't like it, I can refund you. But at the time, I hadn't pulled them yet, and I'm like, it's fine. It's a PC card anyway, so. But kind of sucks now, because ideally somebody's not going to want that. Maybe down the road when people are trying to get him, regardless of if the card has any issues with it. All right, 80 Lionel. This was a cool card to pull from Stadium Clubs. Stadium Clubs is such a gorgeous set. This was this. I think it's just a base. I don't think it's, yeah, it's base. That one was in already. Two. I did, if you remember the video, I feel like I opened it on the channel. I did get this replaced. This, you remember we opened this, if I did it on the channel, I'm pretty sure I did. And it was crazy the amount of damage. I've opened two mega boxes or whatever Tops calls them. And there were so many there were so many with scratches and rough marks on them and like all this, and so I sent it to Tops, all the fucked up ones, and I said really half of the product I ripped. 100 cars and about 50 something of them was fucked up, and so they sent me another box, which was awesome. Great customer service. I hate that this is like lagging so much because at this point it's like, well, then I might as well not even stream. Yeah, I know what I'm saying. I don't know if it's because my mom and dad are on the internet too or something. Like, I don't know what's going on. All right, let's move on to these. We got select. This is select two. Prism, Revolutions, select, Donruss, which is probably Chronicles actually. Yeah, it's like I don't think they had a Donruss. Prism. I don't even know if this is gonna be in there. It's a cool card though. My buddy sent it, gave it to me, or I bought it. He had an auction. It's a cool card. I'm just not a big AJ person, so I honestly might try to move this. It's cool though. Those attacks cards are cool. To be honest, they look neat. All right, Roxanne, Perez, a rated rookie here, which this person that sent it to me had it in one of these. So I need to actually change that because I can't see the card. Oh, this is terrible too. Oh, it's so stuck in there. Never. I hate those types of sleeves. Those sleeves are not. Oh, it's got like a ding up there. Oh well. PC card. Just kind of sucks. Definitely not what I purchased. That's why you gotta take it out and expect it, because I definitely didn't. Alright. And this was 114. Yep, we put that one in. 12. This one is what? A sunburst or a cosmic? Yep, sunburst. I pulled a decent amount of her, so honestly, I should probably just try to complete this rainbow. Obviously, the cubic and the galactic. Galactic's 125 bucks, so those are gonna be more expensive. The lava is gonna be because it's the 10, but I got a decent amount of this. I could easily get a cosmic for $7. Cubic for 20 is nothing. An impact for 6. Like, then all I would need was the lava and the galactic, right? Yeah, I should probably do that, to be honest. Because why not? It's such a small rainbow. Revolutions isn't as crazy as, like Prism is. Prism's just absolutely ridiculous. Rhea, our forever champion here. I think it's all a work. I mean, obviously, I think she's injured. I don't think she's not injured. I just think that she's injured and they're playing it up to continue to live in her story. So she dropped. That's with the belt. Like, I don't think it was, and she's not going to be gone for a while. Like, she had an AC joint sprain. I wrestled in high school for a year, and I had an AC joint separation, and it hurt so bad I couldn't even lift my arm because it's like my bone was stabbing. It was awful. And so it's like 4 to 6 weeks, I think, or 3 to 4 weeks, something like that, for her to just regain mobility, and then she's got 3 months to maybe even longer for it to actually heal enough. So, and I get that everyone's like, yeah, but there's other people that have been injured and like they don't, but she can't really do anything at all. Yeah, she could be on TV, but like I think that they just were like, hey, do you want? I'm sure she was involved in the decision. Like, I completely think she was. And they're like, here's what we're thinking. Since you are injured, it's going to be this long potentially. You don't even know. Because when it comes to like ligaments and stuff like that, it could be way longer. and it's all about everybody's body reacting differently. I think they brought it to her, and they brought the idea of up of her, vacating the title, and because she can't go in the ring and wrestle somebody and drop it, so she has to vacate it if she's not going to hold it for the 5 6 months, whatever it is. And then you also got to remember too, like I don't know the whole because I just got back into things. I don't know how long Roman. I know he just didn't. He wasn't on TV a crazy amount and all this stuff, but like stuff like Seth. Seth's been injured for a while and kind of been just going along with it. I don't think I paid $4 for this, but somebody else did. Um, but like he was billed for so much like WrestleMania stuff, and he was involved in so many storylines and stuff, and like he can't drop the belt before that. It made sense for him to just push through, and if he can, and he did, and drop it at WrestleMania. Like it made sense. Rhea got her after. Had shit happened before WrestleMania, they would have just had her drop it at WrestleMania to Becky, and then Becky would have dropped it to somebody else if they didn't want that storyline. Because I know Becky's supposed to be taking time off too. So I don't know. I don't think it's. Of course, everybody wants to go to the extreme that it's misogynistic. That's why she had to drop it, and it's like I really don't think that's the case. Maybe when Vince was around, but that's not who's there right now. It's Triple H. I don't think at all that that's what's going on. So I think it's a work. I think they're just playing up the injury, and it's just gonna make it even better when Rhea comes back. And she, obviously, I think Liv's gonna be the person that's gonna take the title. I heard people say Nia Jax. I have zero fucking desire for that personally. It would play kind of into Rhea's. She's kind of had a thing going on with Nia, but I think the Liv Morgan thing fell in their lap once Rhea got injured because Rhea injured Liv at the Royal Rumble in 2023, and she's on her revenge tour, and I think it just works out. I think story wise, it works out. This is one of the coolest fucking cards. Once I saw this, I love LA Knight. I've been buying a lot of his stuff. This is sick. Having his close up in the back there, it's just so good. But that's my opinion on that whole situation. I definitely think it's a work. I don't think it's what everyone's acting like. Who's this? I don't remember what that guy's name is. Is that Ivar? I didn't think Ivar was in NXT. What do we do here? I forgot to put space. All right, and new. This was the red wave. That one's also put in there. Which I really like with Roxanne. It was a lot with a bunch of these cards, and it was reasonably priced. I can't even remember what it was. It wasn't bad though for Roxanne. 33 Canadian and $11 Canadian shipping. So I don't know what that ends up being for me. About 35 bucks. And it had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 cards. Some of which you just saw were like $17 cards. This is a $6 card. Um, yeah, right? Showing in the wrong image. But yeah, so I may not like a bandit there. All right, this will be real easy. All I got to do is type in Trish Stratus, and it should be 197, I think, because I've looked this up so many fucking times, so I just know the number off the top of my head now. And I'm gonna go through here and see what ones we have. There's a lot we need to add for sure. We'll just go down the line here. Where's our base one? Here's our base. So we do have our base one now. Let me do this real quick. We need to see pricings on these so we can know what we paid. $159. So basically paid exactly the comp on that one. Okay. Alright, so we do have the base, then we need the blue prism to 99. Should be pretty easy to find, right? Should be, there it is. 199. I got this for, I spent more on the shipping for this card than I did for the actual card. Shipping was $5, and then, which is fine. It's ground advantage. I mean, that's what you're gonna pay when you want it ground advantage, which is fine. I'd rather the card make sure it gets to me. But I paid $2.99 for it. Keep forgetting to do that. I need to open these in a different. Okay, so now we got the blue shimmer. This is one I do not have yet. Haven't even seen it anywhere. $66, which isn't crazy. I will pay $66. I don't know if that's the most recent comp. I mean, it's obviously an average, but I'm not sure what. Yeah, somebody 125 at one point and then 61. So um, that's one that I'm going to be on the hunt for. This gold prism to 10, the gold shimmer to 3. Those ones are all ones I haven't even seen available. We got the green prism. Should be this one to 49, right? Or no, it's just a normal. Okay, what did I pay for this when I got it? This one's one of the first ones I grabbed. I feel like 125. Okay. All right, what do we have next? After that, we are our green pulsar, one of the cooler parallels, right there. What did we pay for our green pulsar? 25 even. Pretty much exactly on comp there. A lot of these, when I was going to buy them, I'd reach out to the person because they'd have it way over comp, and I'd be like, hey, I'd send them an offer, and I'd send a message. You can send a message with your offer, and I'd be like, hey, here's where the comp is right now. This is what the last sale was. I'm just trying to get closer to that. And pretty much every time I said that, which I wasn't lying, I actually looked this stuff up. Um, they gave it to me for what I was asking for. Where's our hyper at? There's our hyper. That's our silver. All right, let me take this off here. I don't need it in a team bag. It's weird. This is not top loader form. All right. What did we pay for our hyper? That was an earlier buy too. 359. Okay. Next was our ice prism. Ice prism we paid 268. Okay. What did we do after that? So this is the one, lucky envelope to 8. So this is the one that I have seen out of cards I don't have. And see, it's right now it's at 50. And they had it for like $300 or something, and I'm like, it's not happening. And I'm not gonna send them an offer for 51 because they're gonna say, "Are you fucking serious?" And I'm gonna be like, "That's what the comp is," you know. Like I'd pay max like $100, and I wouldn't even want to do that, but I do it because it's to 8, and I understand that. But it's like if the comp's super low, I mean, as a whole, I love Trish, and Trish is very known among the industry as one of the best for our female wrestlers. But she's not crazy sought after for this card specifically. Some of these PSA 10s are really low. All right, the Mojo Prism. Did I buy a Mojo yet? I don't think I have. I don't think I've seen one. That's the premium. These are all color, ruby. I don't think I've seen that one yet. That's out of 25. Going for 40 bucks. We do have the orange, right? Orange is a new one here. So this is out of 99, 26 out of 99. Oops. And then let's see what we got the orange for. That was a more recent buy, 10 bucks. So we got that one basically right at comp. Okay. Next was a premium, which was right here. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. This is out of 199, 156. Got this for 299. It was so cheap compared to what its comp was. I mean, it's worth 8 bucks, but like that's a lot percentage wise, and compared to a lot of these other ones where I was paying over, and most of the listings were over comp. I was like, yes, I'll take it. Grab that shit quick. All right, purple prism. Definitely have that one, which is one of my favorite. It's one of the earlier ones I think I bought, if not the first one when I started to do this rainbow, because it's color matched to this outfit, which is a very infamous outfit that I recall in my youth. So at a 149, 131, 1850 is what I paid. Definitely over there, which I think after I bought it and like I've been searching for the rest of this rainbow, I noticed that people were selling it for cheaper. One of those things you get excited and you just buy stuff. You should always try to look for better pricing first. Anything you do, not just cards. All right, out of 299, the red prism. We got what? 39 out of 299 there. What did we pay for the red? That was a more recent pickup. $8. So we paid over on that one too. Like I said, doesn't bother me. If it's for a card that's a PC card, to pay a little bit over comp, especially when it's a couple bucks, you know. If it was like hundreds, no, I'm not going to do that. That's just ridiculous. What do we got now? Red Prism, we did that. We got the red, white, and blue, which is just retail, right? I don't remember what red, white, and blue. It's part of the retail set, I think, usually. That's going to be one of the first cards I probably bought. If not, I might have even just pulled this card, to be honest. Nope, I bought it $4 forever ago. Like last year. Summer of last year. That's another thing, too. Some of these times, these comps might be different just because I bought them way longer ago. All right, so Ruby, which is right here. I didn't even notice that still had this tape on it. What did we? This is the Ruby. Oh, it's just the Ruby wave. It doesn't have a such a low value on this one, which is crazy to me. I think the Ruby waves are cool looking. All right, where are we at? Where's our Ruby wave? That's the Ruby wave. Did I have a, like, I feel like I saw another one. Why did I buy two Ruby waves? Did one not get to me? Didn't say refunded right here, so whatever. They were both $3 though. That's what's weird about it. And yeah, they're both $3, and they're also both the same shipping, which it was like $1 something, which is kind of normal, but all right. Then what? Silver. We just got this one recently. And we paid what for silver? The silver. That's the hyper. 199. I know we got it pretty cheap. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. I just added this silver prism, but it's acting like I don't have it in here. trick. Roll that trick. Wonder if Trick's gonna go up too. I mean, it would make sense. Him and Camelo have had this going on. I feel like it makes sense for them both to go to the main roster because they're just a blast to watch. All right, and then the teal, one of my absolute favorites that I just got recently. I'm falling in love with teal cards. So this is out of 49, 42 of 49. Just gorgeous looking. Paid $20 for it over comp, but that's fine. I have the comps like in a little note where when I'm looking for these, and like I said, as long as it's not out of this world different, and I've not seen a teal come up, so it's one of those things where it's like, all right, well, this is might be the only time I can find it here soon. And if it's a reasonable, I mean, $8 difference, whatever, pay it. All right, so what are we missing here? We're missing the lucky envelope to 8. We're missing the Mojo Prism to 25, and we're missing the white sparkle prism, which could, I guess, just comes from the white sparkle packs. That's probably one of the main reasons. It's only $40. Like, I'll buy it. I just can't find it. That's the problem. Same thing with this. $50 for the lucky envelope. I'll buy it. Not a problem. $40 for the mojo. I'll buy it. Not a problem. Gold shimmer and gold prism. No fucking data. So they probably just aren't out there yet. 66 for the blue prism. I'll buy it. Those prices aren't what scare me. It's just they're not existing. I can't find them. So if anybody watches this video and they happen to have one, or they know someone that has one, or they see one, let me know. I would like to buy them. I will pay comp. I'll pay a little bit over comp. Nothing fucking crazy. If it's a $60 card, I'm not paying $100. I really don't want to. That's just ridiculous. It's almost double what it's worth. But I want to complete this rainbow. She's always been my favorite. Her and Jeff Hardy, growing up, those were my, it's funny they had an on-screen romance. But they were my favorites, and this is one of my favorite images of her and her purple jumpsuit. I want to have a rainbow for once. I've never done it, and she was the one that made the most sense to do it on, and I love this picture. And then ideally I'll get some type of frame and I'll put them in order. I don't know how order wise I would do it. I would assume put like the silver lookings together, put all the reds together, anything greens, we got blues, probably do it like that. Like, I don't know off the top of my head the actual like rainbow colors, what colors go where. Not anymore, but I'll do it that way. Obviously the silvers would be considered white, which I'm sure has some part of the spectrum for the color wheel or the rainbow, but that'd be probably the coolest way to do the rainbow, I think. You got the red, the blues, this teal goes there. I feel like purple is usually going to be after the blue and red, right? Isn't that what colors make that? I don't know. But that'll probably be it for the stream. I know the stream itself's been kind of laggy, so it's been fun though. I do have quite a bit still to do, but I've been sitting here for almost 2 hours, probably. Yeah, hour and 50, 40 minutes. And yeah, I'm sick of sitting here. I cannot say I could never do a desk job. I really just don't think I could. As much as like I've thought about it, doing it with like doing app design and stuff, and like I would like to do that stuff, but I just have to do it on a laptop and sit in my bed or something, or have a stand-in desk because even these gaming chairs, I just can't sit in them anymore. And I sit all day at work when I'm delivering mail. So, but that's my Trish Stratus in progress rainbow there. I need to take a picture of it now that I got them all out, and I'm excited to hopefully finish it. Maybe this year, maybe next year, who knows? But let's see. This was all PC. That's all that. Everything else is put away. Is there anything over here we can do real quick? Oh, I know where those other Trishes and stuff are. Now that I thought about it, they're in this other box. I have this other box that needs processed. got a crazy amount of Donruss in it. That's where they're at. That's where they're at. I was wondering because I'm like, how did I misplace these? I want to get off because I'm sick of sitting here, but I also really want to get more of this done. This is the problem I run into. Let me see where those Trish and stuff are. Yeah, here they are. Got my Trish. Got more of LA Knight. Some Tiffany's. These are just other ones we pulled. It's also got our autos and stuff. Need to try to move these. Gigi Dolan, DFAB, Sonia Deville, and then we got our Natalia. Wasn't that who it was? No, it was Carmella. That's who it was, not Natalia. Yeah, let's do these real quick. These are cool. I opened some big league. Was it big league baseball? Because I thought the inserts looked cool, but I didn't really. You don't get too many inserts. The value packs I opened, it was mainly all base, and the base is pretty boring to be honest. And I'm not in love with the card stock. I know it's a low end set, but the inserts were kind of cool. They looked interesting. This is a really cool insert. The To the Moons. I think they're absolutely sick. But that was literally they were cheap though. It was $6.99 per value pack. I bought two of them. They're not awful, but let's just set that stuff to the side. Let's get our rainbow over here. And then let's put these in real quick before we get off. And then I might do some of this stuff off stream where I can stand. Because I can't really stand. Because my camera won't be showing me. But let's do these real quick. Because now that Donruss is finally in here, I can cook through some of this. I might have to type it in. I don't know why it's like this. Elite deck. Elite deck. This was a what? Green? Which greens aren't numbered, I don't think. Yeah, that's just a different color. It's PC card, of course, being Trish. This edge, though. Jump in here. Edge 2, this one was numbered, I think. It's just so hard to see. They put it down in this corner instead of putting it like over here where they'd have enough room. It goes into the silver. It's 9 of 99. Just so weird to me. I don't know why they would do that. This is awesome. This was a sick pool. The Diamond Dallas Page. It's so weird. Diamond Dallas Page. It doesn't have the set for just the base set. I know it's in here, but it's just not showing it. It's being difficult. So see, it's right here. I don't know why it's not pulling it in the other one. So this was the 49. This should just be the orange. Okay, so we're gonna jump in here now, and we will go to the set to 53. Matt Riddle to 53, who is no longer with the company. I think he's over at AEW, I think now, right? Ricochet out of 80. That's going to be the statuses. Walk that track. Walk that track. Walk that track. Walk that track. I would love to see him come up to the fucking main roster. I love people that draw that much out of the crowd. Shawn Michaels. It is hard to pull the Hall of Famers or the legends out of this checklist. They're definitely short printed. So to pull him on a status is even nicer. They've restocked this like crazy at my Walmart too. So tempting every fucking time I see it. I just have so much out of 99 here. This is the purple of Johnny Gargano. I have so fucking much. It's just I do not need more. And it's so hard because we have no wrestling right now besides Impeccable. Chronicles is coming though. It's definitely on its way. Apparently, there's already images out of 99. Eric Bischoff. There's already images circulating, but there's no sell sheets and stuff yet. There's no like checklist stuff or anything. No dates. But somehow it's out and about. These blues though, absolutely my favorite one of this set. You guys know I love the blues. But I love the box looking Mojo esque stuff as well. I don't even know what this is. Yeah, sure. We'll just let it play. Alba Theater. I assume this is Alba Fire. I've always been like, I would assume that's Fire, but I'm not totally sure. Dragon Lee, who I know's. Is he actually injured or is that a work? He got attacked and like everyone's like, well, who attacked him? Because he's part of LWO. William Regal. That was one that we pulled out of retail because any of the blue explosions on the swirls are all going to be retail. And this was a bookend, 275 out of 275 of William Regal. Was it the commissioner? Isn't that what they called him or something like that? Wesley. The 619. So this is a swirl to 75. It was a 75 to 75. Another bookend. Be a little bit easier to move them since they're bookends. Two Natalias? Because I already had Natalia, I think, listed on my eBay for the blue. Wow, legitimately. I have 129 and 194. What that trick? It's stuck in my head. I can't get it out. The 275. The status. Oh, just this card's just gorgeous. And then the woman on it too. Sheesh. She's so over. She's so over right now. I love it. I don't remember how much did I pay for this. Did I put that in here? Like I said, I like to do that if I can. Yep, 17 and it's worth 13.50. Perfectly fine. Happy to do that. Look at this. This is just a gorgeous card. I will. This design, I'm just obsessed. And then to have it on blue, I'd say less. This should be the orange. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. I'm like, why is it Candice LeRae? It's because it was Pen Pals. I was in the wrong thing. Did I put the orange in yet? I did not. Let's go see what we paid for it. It doesn't have a value yet. Nobody cares. Vince. Get to this match or whatever. This is an old one. I feel like Jerry Lawler there. Okay, and then this was our blue to 149. And that one was 728. Kofi, yeah, Kofi's Kofi. He's not part of New Day. Like, this is old. What if it says? It doesn't say. Right. I'm just like, that's great. Oh my god, Drew's like a baby. Holy shit. Drew's like a fucking baby, dude. That's crazy. Right, 270 for the Y. My internet is being just dog shit today. Like, I'm just gonna say it straight up. One thing I am not a huge fan of where I live. I love where I live, but man, the internet when you're in the rural areas like I am right now, it is annoying. Trish 143. I've like kind of started doing this rainbow a little bit. I'm not like actually pursuing it, but this is out of 99, 73 out of 99. Uh, Jesus, it says $4. I paid 15 for it back when I bought it. 750. So I basically paid comp for this one. Orange to 49. What did I do for this one? $10.50. Definitely paid under on this one. It's going for 19. It's basically $20 now, and it's also 100 something for a PSA 10. This was my favorite one though. Let me take this off. Like I said, I don't really, not like a big deal for the painter's tape to stay on them, but just take it off. Ugh. Like uniformity and stuff. This card is, in my opinion, so this is out of 25. It's the teal. In my opinion, it is the coolest one from this set when it comes to their parallels. The gold is really fucking good too. That's the out of 10. But I think this teal is just probably one of the coolest fucking cards. I don't know why. It reminds me of Jellyfish. I love it. It's so good. And I paid 32 for this. Free shipping. Why is this doing this? Why is it doing this to me? Put the teal in and it's just not actually like taking it. So I paid 32. Maybe that's over. There's no, date on it, but I don't give a fuck. That card's so gorgeous. Absolutely amazing. All right. And then I'll see if some of these are in here. I don't know that they will be. These are all pen pals, except for this was an Elite Signatures blue. But these are all ones I just got out of my. These are all ones I got out of my hobby boxes because I bought 2 hobby boxes, which I do not regret one fucking bit. So we got to 49, which should be, is that a blue? To 25. So, not anybody I personally want, but GG sells pretty well. And not gonna lie, pretty solid autos. The BFAB's interesting of an auto, and then obviously I have no idea about Carmella. But it should be. I'm in Pen Pals. Hmm. Let me see here. See if we can just look at them this way. They have them numbered, which is weird because they're not numbered. So we got Gigi Doll Sonia and BFAB. So BFAB will be up here in the B's. Yeah, like they're not numbered, so it's just weird that they have them numbered. Like it's a numbered card, yes, but the set itself is PL for pen pals or pals probably, but PL and then it's BFAB BFB. But on here, it's got them listed as 17 for BFAB. I don't know why, but whatever. There's that one. I'll go ahead and put it in here. I'll just remove it if I end up selling them. And then we had Sonia and Gigi. So Gigi will be the next one. Gigi should be a easy one to move, even though it's just the base. Sonia. This was the 49 too. And then the Carmella was blue to 25. Who isn't in this for some reason. I would assume she's not in here because she's got redemption. Well, it's fine. I'm probably just going to try to sell it. I don't know that I'll actually redeem it. What do you guys think? Should I redeem it or should I just try to sell it? I don't know. Let me look at this thing real quick. I had a card that I was watching. It was an LA Knight Teal from Prism. So I'm going to see real quick. It's supposed to be done here, like ending here soon. Let me see what it's at right now. It was like a $2 card last time I saw, $4. It's such a good looking card. I'm probably going to try to buy this 15 minutes from now. Yeah, I'm going to try to get that card. I really don't want to pay more than like $7 for it, to make it after shipping like $10, but I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I'm probably gonna put these in, but I don't know if I'll do it while I'm on stream. Definitely my next to do is these big leagues and then this Bowman. I just don't want to sit anymore, but I will open up. Man, my internet just terrible today. So slow today. Bowman Chrome, and then baseball tops, and we'll go down and see if Big League's in here. It's a pretty new set, but I'd assume it's in here already. 2024. There it is. Big League. All right. That's going to be it for the stream, guys. I really appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out with me. As always, it's a blast. I like to just hang out, do this. It's very calming, and I like organization, so like I need to do this anyway. So it's kind of something to do. I chill with you guys, and we can talk the hobby. And yeah, it's gonna be it for this stream. Hopefully, I can do these a little bit more often. I got away from it. I hadn't done it in probably months. That's why I have so many cards that need organized. I do a little bit off stream, but I really, if I'm gonna do it, I typically just stream it, and that's the thing. I just haven't had time. So, hopefully, we'll have another one here soon. I do work the next 4 days now, at least. So we'll see. But thanks, guys. I hope you have a great day. If you're new around here, please like and subscribe. It helps the channel.